All right. So when you was approached with this project, what was your first thoughts?
One of the first things that kind of stuck out to me with this project was how impactful this will be specifically for the students. And a lot of the stuff that I cover is on arts for social change, and it really aligned with the things that I was interested in sharing with the LA Times. And yeah, I was really interested in seeing how the project may evolve, specifically with there being an art show at the end, how it could show audiences that younger people care about the movement as well, and that there's something there that should inspire us to create change and really push for reform.
Welcome, I'm Seven Dynasty, and today we're here at Culver City Skate Park with Cater to Skater, and we're here to honor the life and legacy of your friend Tyre Nichols.
My name is Lila Lujan, Leila Lujan, and I'm a human.
So first, can you tell me what really brought you to do this collaboration with Cater to Skater?
It began with the idea of the students doing it digitally, and then I realized that that's just one component of design, especially when it comes to a deck. It's a different shape in terms of design, and then has different dimensions. So I decided to reach out to them, called a bunch of different companies, and they were the only ones that responded.
For my own recording, can I just have you each state your name and how you spell it?
Okay. My name is Stephanie Mack, STEPHANIEMACK.
And I am Shakesha, CHEKESHA. Last name Courtney, COURTENAY.
Great. And then also each of your titles.
Both partners.
Partners, co-owners of Cater to Skater.
And I know that you touched on it a little bit about being able to show students what you can do with art as a career. Can you tell me about how that's been,
That's been amazing. We've had a series of guest speakers. I love bringing industry partners from the community into the classroom to help collaborate and help the kids see that there are other things out there for themselves in terms of career choices.
In that area. So that's just an example of just doing your research on the project. So Tyre Nichols he's the subject of the scene board. So do some research on exactly, okay, he's from Cali. If you want to keep that general, just okay.
and how has the process been like for this semester?
It's been good. It's been a little frustrating just because of bureaucratic challenges that we've had, in terms of getting supplies. But other than that, like the kids, I think, are happy to do something that's more hands-on instead of on the computers. So that's been a great feeling for me and I think for the kids.
I could just get it.
Some may ask, who was Tyre Nichols? Well, in short, Tyre Nichols, born January 5th, 1993, was a son, a father, a brother, an accomplished photographer, and also a skater.
Can you tell me about what that's like to be able to see this community of students be able to honor Tyre Nichols in this way?
Well, my children wanted to be skateboarders. And at one point, one did skate. So when I saw that Tyre was around my son's age, it really struck a nerve. That could have been my child. So I asked the kids, once I learned about his life and everything, I found out he was a skater. I asked the kids, I said, so how do you guys feel about changing the goal and honoring his life because he was a skateboarder and you guys are working on skateboards? They renamed it and called it the Tyre Nichols Project.
How have you seen students respond to creating art that memorializes Tyre Nichols? I know that they do research and come in with new ideas. How has that been for you, seeing all these things come through?
That's hard. Oh my God, I don't want to cry. I think for me, I have a son who's 20, and if something happened to him or one of my students, they would have to lock me up. So it really hit home at one point as I was watching different videos of all the, I mean, it's unfortunate what's happening in our country. But just watching prior videos of what's taken place, and I tried to show that to the kids to get them more invested in what's happening. I feel like we're also desensitized to what's been happening. Some of the kids really took it to heart and decided to switch up their designs, which I appreciate.
My name is Emiliano Garcia, Emiliano, Garcia, Garcia. How I came up with the design is originally I wanted to do flowers. So I first started with like a simple, so I started with like a rose like this.
Mm-hmm.
I started with two, and they were just together kind of, but then I had the idea of like kind of separating them to make a stencil. So like that's where this came from. I incorporated the rose into the BLM fist to represent that that the rose means love and peace and equality. And with the blood drip as well, it represents the pain that Black people face every day.
My name is Ruby Aparicio. Spell it R-U-B-I. My last name is A-P-A-R-C-I-O.
And what were your initial thoughts whenever the specific project was introduced in class?
Well, I thought this was like awesome, it was like an opportunity that Tyre Nichols should be known, This would be nice, I did my research about Tyre Nichols and I started designing it. And then at first I was gonna put Je t'aime, which means I love you in French, but I started switching it up. I'm still gonna have it on there. I have some hearts, and have his initials, his full name on there. But basically, what I'm gonna do is, he's kissing. Well, I think it's for this one, but for these, I'll put I am. a man. And I saw like on images that they made a poster of him saying, "I am a man." And I was telling Ms. Lujan about it, and she was telling me that that phrase has been going around for the longest, I think since like Martin Luther King. Now it's been has been passed down with that phrase, "I am a man." So I took that encounter, and I wanted to add it to my skateboard.
And how do you hope people, or what do you hope people take away from the art show and being able to see all of these skateboards that memorialize Tyree?
Well, I hope these people enjoy this art show that we're probably gonna have in June 6th, I believe. Especially the skateboards that we're doing tribute to him. People actually like taking counter of it. To actually take a moment for him and see the art that we've been doing for him.
And one of the big themes that we're also going into is police reform. Can you tell me about how, on the theme of like how art can create social change and bring light to these?
One of the art students is doing a piece on the police and how we view the police, and it's unfortunate.
Basically, this is about how the cops are always trying to stop skaters from skating. Skaters are always getting in trouble for skating on private property. There we go. Yay!
Hey everybody, 7 Dynasty here, Left Coast Longboarding Media. And today we're at Hamilton High School with Cater to Skater, who have donated boards for the students to express their artwork on. And today they've expressed their artwork on the life of Tyree Nichols. And we all want to take a time to appreciate what the students have done here today. And we at Left Coast Longboarding are definitely raising those students up. So appreciation is on point right here at Left Coast Longboarding Media. Peace.
These are like fantastic
believe your students did that.
They were really great.
I'm the animation teacher here, Miss I, animation teacher. And this is my kids' work. They start with a zoetrope, which is just 12 drawings, and they learn how to make a loop. And then after that, they do a flip book. And then eventually we teach morphing, and then we go to digital and we do everything on an iPad.
How has this project with the high school really shaped your own mission with Cater to Skater?
Well, now I feel like it has a purpose. At first we were just, peddling ice cream and selling skateboards. But now I feel like there's a focus, a reason, and a mission to try to control or expose police reform.
Well, that about wraps it up. But before we go, we have to give a special thanks to our friends at Cater to Skater for giving us this great opportunity to bring out the life and legacy of Tyre Nichols. Also, we want to thank Hamilton High School for taking these skateboards in and turning them into the best artwork we've ever had. And last but not least, Left Coast Media and me, 7 Dynasty, for hosting this great event.